creature. Zenithar's Gospel. Frost Shield. Lightning Shield. Fire Shield. Yes, I'm gonna go with the shield spells. That just sounds far too appealing to resist. Okay, Burden of Sin. What a name for a spell. Calm creature and humanoid. Do I have any calm spells? I don't. I suppose I should learn it. Okay. And then all the various fortifying spells, a couple of really cheap and lame resist spells, which I suppose we should learn just because I could make more powerful versions with a spellmaker. And various fortification. Burden. 20 seconds on touch. I think paralysis is more effective. Oh, and he is an alchemist. Sell off some scamp skin, racer plumes. Stuff I really don't want anymore. There we go. Well, that was a rather unexpected but useful venture. I know the Mages Guild is upstairs. Let's see if the Fighters Guild is downstairs. And it looks like we're still recording, so that's nice. Yes, Fighters Guild is downstairs. Very useful. Let's see.
Talk is free. What do you want?
Go for training? Longblade, block, and athletics. Not interested in that. Rundy. He doesn't repair, and he doesn't barter with people that aren't members.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
For training. Longblade, athletics, and block. Not what I'm looking for. Do you have anyone else that could offer training and blunt weapons? Really, that's it. That's the entire staff of the Fighters Guild here. That is incredibly pathetic. Oh, I suppose it would be prudent to rest. I'll practice a bit more restoration.
Do you have something to say, Altmer?
Yes, you're all a bunch of wankers. That's what I have to say. Where could I go to get blunt weapon training? Do you think even the mages would? No, it would have to be the Fighters Guild. Perhaps the Fighters Guild in Vivec, which is actually right next to the Guild of Mages. Maybe they would have someone available.
Go away. I don't want to help you.
Yes, I know. None of you like me. Isn't that delightful? We're all a bunch of shysters, aren't we?
Go away. I don't want to help
you. I probably should rest before going to the Fighters Guild. Although where? Probably downstairs. Maybe in one of the inns or at the corner club even. Oh, here, there's the Upper Waste Works. That didn't take long to reach. Let's check our local map since we've been here before. Are you telling me there aren't actually any places to rest on this level? Doesn't seem that way. Which is rather unfortunate. And we can simply descend down into the lower waste works. I think there was a... Yes, a corner club. It should have beds. At least I would hope so. Be rather ridiculous if it's not.
You talk too much, Outlander.
Odd, I don't remember saying anything to you.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Let's not have a repeat of that assassin incident. I don't even know how many have come after me now. 2? 3? Either way, I'm going to lock the door. Where is it? Fenric's door jam. Hopefully that will keep them out. I'm going to practice on Decius's open lock. Open door, rather. Take ourselves some coins. And it's 10 a.m. Surely should practice our spells before going to bed. Perhaps just something simple like... Oh, the heck with it. I'll just need to rest for a couple hours, I think. Ascended to level 8. Strength, willpower. I know I could get more into personality, but intelligence is more important. Level 8. The secret does seem to be hard work, yes, but it's also a kind of blind passion, an inspiration. Oh, no one seems to have come after us, so the lock appeared to work. And for once, we're not in a level deficit. Huzzah! It's amazing. Now let's try to open this door. What do you see? This is open door.
You talk too much, Outlander.
Well, we can drop by the Fighters Guild and see if we can get some blunt weapon training. I believe this goes to the Upper Wasteworks. Yes. Up these stairs and down the long hallway should take me outside, in which you round the corner. And then you are finally at the uppermost tier. Go for training. Ah, yes. Blunt weapons. Perhaps we can make a deal. I am looking for a trainer, and I would very much like preferential rates on this. Oh, come on, be reasonable. You know I'm willing to pay well. Very good.
Pleasure is all mine.
A great deal of training is necessary. Rig. Swinging around his staff, swinging around his hammer, getting decent at weapons that are important for his health. Paying for training. 23 ought to be enough, and it's actually pretty comparable to his short blade skill already. So that's useful. See, this is a smith, isn't it? I suppose you are amenable to bribes for preferential rates. First I need you to repair my equipment. Okay. 400 gold, that's all you have, huh? Well, I suppose I could sell you some of the simpler equipment. Like my assassin's armor. Yes, thank you.
Is there something I can do for you?
So where are you from?
Let's not.
Well, let us see.
What do you want?
Perhaps this smith can offer me better rates. He's talking about his competition. I'm not interested in your petty business. I just want you to buy some of the nonsense I found. Not interested in this helmet in the slightest. I already have clubs that are far superior. Helm of Wounding. It's heavy armor. It's incredibly ugly. I'm not interested in that. I should keep this Fortify Enchant. It actually might be useful for when I need to make some enchanted equipment. What else could I give him? Do I want to sell the Jink Sword, the Jink Blade, or the Silver Staff of Peace? I mean, the Jink Blade and the Jink Sword fulfill the same role. Question is, do I want to carry around the weight? I don't think so. I mean, I have a short blade one-handed, the Jink Blade, the dagger. I have the staff, and of course I have the Skull Crusher itself, which is incredibly powerful. I don't need to carry around this Jink Sword. It has the same basic effect of the Jink Blade. It is redundant. 2 weapons that paralyze. Why do you need 3? I assume maximum rates will be acceptable. Of course they will. And you seem to have dressed up in all the equipment I sold you.
Trouble. You'll get more than you bought.
Very charming. So I managed to get rid of a lot of that nonsense, which is good. So that's very interesting.
Have no trouble here.
Now I have now an incredibly powerful artifact, which makes me able to carry a bit more. It's more valuable than I could possibly sell to anyone, and it actually fortifies my attack itself.
We end all talk now.
Why is
You
everyone
hardly
so
seem worth talking to.
hostile to me? Goodness gracious. You're all terribly brash and crass dullards, aren't you? Should continue practicing my illusion magic. Yes. And I suppose the thing to do now would to be actually travel to, I suppose the closest place would be Molag Mar. Is that what it's called? Let's check. Yes, Molag Mar. And then head northeast to Neherdamse. So I'll probably have to, perhaps take a ship, probably from somewhere outside the canton, in order to reach that place. The Mage's Guild does seem to become increasingly hostile, which is unfortunate. Practice restoration next.
If you're here for trouble.
I really do seem to be gaining a reputation amongst the Ordinators here. They don't seem to be interested in me at all. And if they are, it seems out of loathing more than anything else. I wonder what I did to them. Perhaps my simple affiliation with House Telvanni is enough. I don't rightly know. Slow fall would come in use at this point. Where did I have that? Yes, here. Oh dear. Oh, that was well timed. Apparently I cannot stop falling. Ah, there appears to be a dock over there. Come on. Focus. There we go. 10 seconds. 1, 2, it's already fading. Leaping down. The agility of a cat. Interim. To Molag Mar, please. Incredibly misty here. Apparently a slope up. And the underworks down into the sewers. No interest in going down there. It's incredibly misty in these parts. This goes to the wasteworks. I think I shall simply levitate up to the top of this canton. I don't really feel like walking. It would appear that this canton does not have a roof, which is rather peculiar. Most peculiar indeed. And what is this? House Redoran. The Dunmer Temple. Some merchants, various types. Selling slaves by the looks of it. Yes, indeed. And St. Veloth's Hostel. I suppose I could rest, although I would like to practice my magic